welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Not Selena Gomez, but Chris Evans paved the relationship as they were having disagreements and fights once revealed a source. We will damage it all down for you. But in the proceeding then we proceed, please if you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasured time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for large updates. Let's dive into the video. Back in March of 2018, the ex-couple had a combat with every different and took a small wreck to kind out matters in their heads. Chris Evans and Selena Gomez had been as soon as upon the time one of the most lovable couples in Hollywood. The two began relationship in 2009 and on and off have been collectively until 2018, which is nearly 9 years of being in a relationship. Their followers fondly referred to as them Jelena, and their ruin up didn't go nicely with the followers who had been startled to their core. Today, we convey you the minutiae that it wasn't Justin, however Selena, who broke up and moved away from their relationship for the better. Scroll beneath to examine the scoop. Back in March of 2021, the ex-couple had a combat with every different and took a small spoil to kind out matters in their heads. They took this ruin to determine out matters and the place they stand in this relationship as a couple. Later in May of 2018, it was Selena who determined to stroll away from this relationship as she noticed the larger picture. A supply shut news printed that Chris Evans and Selena Gomez were having a lot of little disagreements currently, and one battle in unique blew up and brought on them to determine to break up. However, they've been in contact the complete time, and their emotions for every different have no longer changed. In the identical month, Chris Evans and Selena Gomez had been considered attending the equal church, however they each arrived and left separately. A supply shut US Weekly then revealed, Selena commenced seeing the better photo when it got here to their relationship, like what used to be greater important. Her frequent happiness and her household and buddies' approval, or her being collectively with Justin, the place no one surely supported their relationship. What are your ideas on Selena Gomez on foot out of the relationship with Justin Bieber? Tell us in the area below. Selena Gomez's September cowgirl, and her ex Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey Bieber, is amongst the heaps in awe of it. Fan account Pop Faction pointed out that Hailey quietly appreciated Elle's cowl shot of Gomez, which was once posted to Instagram this morning, in a candy sign of support. Hailey has a records of liking photographs of Gomez here and there. She closing preferred a shot of Gomez in March 2021, when Gomez regarded on the cowl of Vogue. Hailey preferred extra candid shot of Gomez in October 2019. Gomez's buddy Raquel Stevens had posted an image of Selena celebrating her singles, Lose You to Love Me, and Look at Her Now, with her friend's songs believed to be about Gomez's heartbreak over Justin. Justin and Hailey started out courting once more in June 2018, simply months after Gomez and Justin's break grew to become a breakup in spring 2018. Chris Evans and Selena Gomez have extra records than World War II. They've been on and off again basically since they first began relationship proper up till Bieber's engagement to Hailey Baldwin. And it appears like now they may in no way even be in the same room again, due to the fact Bieber is reportedly making purposeful choices to continue to be a long way away from Gomez, in order to stay loyal to his now wife Baldwin. Justin has stayed away from Selena to be loyal to Hailey, a supply said to Us Weekly. The supply additionally brought that Gomez and Chris haven't talked recently. Chris and Gomez have been ultimately linked in March 2018, just 3 months earlier than First Earl Baldwin of Bewdley and Bieber had been proven to be returned together. As such, First Earl Baldwin of Bewdley is understandably cautious of Bieber's ex. The outlet reviews that the couple's engagement was once a challenging tablet to swallow for Gomez, however it actually did not smash her. Following cure for intellectual fitness troubles and a wreck from social media, Gomez appears happier and more healthy than ever. She's been spending time celebrating friends and working on her bodily and intellectual health, as properly as inserting out new music. She just launched I Can't Get Enough, in collaboration with Benny Blanco, Taney, and J Balvin. Selena Gomez was taken by way of shock when her ex-boyfriend, Justin Bieber, introduced his engagement to Hailey Baldwin. Well, we too agree that it is rather weird. Selena assumed that Justin and Hailey would ever pull the set off and clearly make it down the aisle. But now she's supply shut to Selena revealed. Selena was once in entire shock when she heard that Justin and Hailey clearly observed via with their marriage. It took Selena some time to sincerely understand the total component due to the fact she by no means conceived in a million years that Justin would really do it. Justin and Hailey's engagement and the shock prison marriage got here extra off as a shock to a lot of people. Of course, Selena would sense that way. After all, Selena and Justin received collectively beforehand this year, nearly straight away after Selena and Justin referred to as a quits for the umpteenth time. And in a few months, Justin and Hailey had been in love, engaged, and then married. And even though Justin and Hailey are but to have a wedding, Selena is aware of that her extensive ex is firmly off the market. Also, Hailey has already filed archives on October 19th to trademark the Identify Hailey Bieber, and whilst the utility doesn't expose much, it does point out that the Identify may want to be phase of a future apparel line. Though the two are now legally married, they've but to have their formal ceremony, which is rumored to take place in the subsequent couple of months. Hailey in her latest interview additionally published that having youngsters with Justin may be in her close to future. We are very excited to see the place the couple goes from here. The 2D Supply advised E! News that Selena is already feeling better and getting the assist she needs on the East Coast at the therapy facility. Her check-in at the middle occurred after she reportedly had an emotional breakdown due to 2 hospitalizations associated to her lupus. The first time, she curiously had a low white blood telephone be counted, however lower back no longer long, after when she wasn't feeling any better. And NBSP. The Wolves singer has been open about her struggles with anxiousness and melancholy in the past, and sought expert help exactly 2 years in the past in 2016 for her emotional well-being. In February, she completed a 2-week program also designed to assist with intellectual fitness issues. The second insider shared with E! News how Gomez copes with her depression. They said, depression is something she's constantly struggled with, however each time it receives honestly terrible for Selena, she gets rid of herself from social media, and withdraws from humans who are not a handful of the human beings she trusts. Gomez's on-again, off-again relationship with Chris Evans made certain her private lifestyles remain tabloid fodder. The Lose You to Love Me singer informed Schumer, my intention used to be by no means to emerge as a tabloid. So when matters sort of passed off that way, it acquired out of control. And then I used to be like, wait, none of this is true, Gomez explained. The way the media has from time to time tried to provide an explanation for matters has made it sound in reality bad, when in truth there's nothing incorrect with the reality, that I wanted to go away, or that I fell in love. Her look was personal. While some may additionally say the costume regarded comparable to ones from years past, her 2018 costume is one of a kind. Selena customized the costume with her preferred biblical quote from Proverbs 31:30. A girl who fears the Lord is a female who shall be praised, was once hand-sewn onto a ribbon, and positioned down the lower back of the dress. Selena's kiss-long frame bag, an archival layout with gunmetal detailing, crystal elaborations and a T-rose turnlock, additionally featured the equal quote embossed on the side. I additionally love the quote. It has a lot of which means to her. It's fantastic when a gown can experience personal, brought the stylist, who additionally dressed Michelle Williams and Sienna Miller for the night. We desired it to have a quirky feel. We determined now not to go with a white dress. We desired an heirloom experience factors to sense no longer super new, defined Kate, aligning the vibe with Coach's aesthetic. Diamonds introduced the heavenly and ethereal element. In fact, Selena is an actual fan of her Tiffany & Company diamond cross. She's worn the necklace again and again, in accordance to Kate, such as at some point of her 2017 AMA's performance. With a throwback vibe and assertion jewels, they had been going for an old school, terrific Italian actress, the stylist added. After seeing Selena's costume for the Met Gala, we determined to go for a warm, glowy makeup scene with dramatic, golden eyes and a nude lip. Makeup artist and Marc Jacobs Beauty Global Artistry Ambassador Hung Van Gogh said in a statement. Emphasis on warm and glowy. Her pores in mind. Please tell us in the comments. Please do now no longer overlook about to subscribe, and flip on the notification bell to see our cutting edge day updates. Thanks for watching.